Malcolm's name was growing in stature, and his short history of Japan wasn't hurting either. Ironically, the fact that he had worked for Nick Leeson and then moved to become one of the country's brightest boys made him a good personal PR. He was become known as a hot young gunslinger. He was still perhaps the biggest Nikkei trader in town. He was living large in a place where living large had its own area code, and the truth was he was lying every minute of it. The few times he called home to tell his mother how he was doing, he couldn't even begin to explain to her what his new life was like. Instead, he had taken to sending her gifts tickets to Caribbean vacation. She would have never been able to afford front row seats at the US Open, a weekend in the poshest casino resort in Vegas. He also bought her luxurious she'd never buy for himself, and so she could enjoy them for once in her life: a Cartier watch, a Louis Vuitton bag, anything that caught his eye. His mother didn't know how to react to his large. Most of the time she seemed more concerned with pleased. She had no way of understanding what he was doing to make so much money. She couldn't possibly have known that this was just tip of the iceberg. Malcolm minded it was only going to get better. Malcolm's mother wasn't alone in her concern. Beginning shortly after he received his cash from the Hong Kong deal, Malcolm noticed a growing tension between him and Cy. Also, she had practically moved into his new apartment, turning off the extras bedroom into art studio where she practiced her watercolors, a hobby of hers she'd only recently discovered. She had been growing more resentful of his lavish, high-octane lifestyle, especially of the time he spent Carney and Gan. He always invited her along, except when Carney and Bill arranged into joining with the other local hostel bars and strip joints. She always backed off, choosing to lock herself at home with her art. She was going to be more just than his distrust and dislike of Carney. On the last night of January, after a quiet dinner by unlit marble fireplace in her oversized dining room, Malcolm finally brought up a deteriorating situation. His feeling for Saya hadn't changed, but he could tell that she wasn't as happy with him as she had once been. More than then, she seemed disappointed, and he didn't like the way she judged him and his lifestyle. It wasn't as if he was running around like most of the expats he knew. He never cheated on her unless you count on the occasional lap dance, and she'd always treated her like queen. Why don't you make more of an effort or part of my world? He asked while helped her clear the dishes from the table. She carefully folded one of tatami placemats. We have our world and you have your world. I am with you in our world, but in other places it's not for me. It's not for you either. Репетитор по скайпу, который хорошо учит английскому, 197 смарт.